Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 72 yards. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And the Seahawks have recovered. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll buy some time right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Play action. It's Smith. Steps away. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 55 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Geno's going to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Boston Scott. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? Yeah. What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. And incomplete.
Nice plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 completion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Back to throw, Smith. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Smith throwing again. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now Geno on first down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Smith eluding the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a 3rd and 4. This is the 2. Incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. To throw is Smith. He completes this to Walker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense. And you've seen it in these last 2 plays, both losses. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap for Smith, rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Flushed out right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift pushing through the contact. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will dive into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the interception, here's Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This a 2nd and 8. Geno down to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. And a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On 1st down, Smith forced out to his left. And Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Rolling to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing now is Geno. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to put it away. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And he is stopped just short of third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, here's Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he's down to the 11. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the third they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. Myers' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to Swift again on second down. They find some open field here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hurts. Will try and set up the screen to Swift. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw, Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
Now Geno. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, it's Walker. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's first and 10. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's second down. Here's Smith. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to third down.
Now in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his health, totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This for the lead in the final stages. Myers' kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Julian Love. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And here's Wilson to throw right away. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. You hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now it's Wilson. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about it, that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor, only one Scarface. I met her at a club, she twerk better when her heart breaks. Hey, hood, the one I wanna, everything that I'm praying for a Bentley and to never go to jail. I'm fresh up out the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity,
the National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Mexico City. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll kick off the drive with Dallas.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I don't know if Coach told me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Smith now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
11 yards for number 11. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 41. Again, Smith. And he'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. So he stopped for no gain. And it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Smith. And this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's second and 10. Throwing now is Gino. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. They get 6. That'll leave him with third and 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Returning it, Justice Hill. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Jackson now. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. They need 2. Here's third down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. On the move to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Up the middle. Here's Walker. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a second and 3 forthcoming. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your back to try to pick themselves back up.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 34 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a second and 2. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On first down, it's Smith. He completes this to Walker, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Geno. Flushed out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here's Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks add 6 to their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Geno's going to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. Seahawks are going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over possession here